everybody, welcome back to my channel. It is LiiNatural here, and I am back today finally with another pregnancy update. And this week's update is going to be the 30 weeks pregnant update. Oh, we are almost there. I'm so excited. I'm almost done being pregnant. It's my last time being pregnant too. I'm so tired of getting a big old belly and going through this stuff. I think my last update, if you hear a bunch of noise, that's my kids upstairs. They're very loud, so that's a little bit of background noise. Last pregnancy update I think I did was 24 weeks to 26 weeks. I had to check and see. So now have been pretty much the same. The hardest thing I deal with right now is just always getting up in the middle of the night to pee. All the time, I feel like I gotta pee every 5 minutes, and it's always little trickles, but either way, it just feels like a lot of pressure. So I just go to the bathroom anyway, just to get that feeling off of me. The baby is just sitting directly on my bladder, so I feel like I gotta use the bathroom every 5 minutes. I always get shortness of breath all the time, especially when I'm talking consistently like this. Like if I'm doing videos, I hear myself like breathing hard, like as if I'm obese or something. Like I'm just breathing hard and I don't notice until I watch my video or I hear myself talking. Really bad heartburn, and I know it's a lot to do with my diet. Sodas and tomato paste, too much salts or like seasoning now is bothering me. Foods like that. I don't really eat spicy food, so that's a good thing, but I know that would definitely burn me up. Heartburn sometimes even with some candies that I've eaten, so changing my diet completely. I just had my last soda that I bought. It was a Fanta. Not buying any more sodas. I want to change my whole diet with these last 10 weeks, and I just want to make it as smooth as possible, keep my body a certain way, feeling a certain way to get prepared for birth. I want it to be easy, stress-free. I try to keep myself less tense. I try my best to do whatever I can to stay like in a good mood or in like positive vibes, because I don't want my body like too tense. I hate how it feels. It gives me these tight cramps in my stomach. I hate how it feels, so I just try to keep myself in this little bubble, like in my mind, that everything's okay. Gotta relax and woosah with every little thing. So let's talk about baby. We went to an appointment this week. All we did was measure the baby belly. He's measuring spot on with everything as far as them just measuring my belly. 3 weeks from this appointment that we just went to, we're going to be actually measuring his weight. Can't wait to find out how much he weighs, because right now the app says that he's 16 inches long and 3 pounds, but I mean, you can't really go off of an app. That's just an estimate of what all babies are, you know, kind of weighing in a majority of women's bellies, but that's not accurate because everybody is different. Every baby is different. Everybody is different. So I don't know if it'll be the same as that. And it also says the baby is as big as a bunch of broccoli. I can't really think of how big that is right now, because I'm literally thinking about little broccoli florets in my head. Unless they're talking about those big sticks of broccoli, and those come in different sizes and shapes. So yeah, I don't know if I can really go by that. We have exactly 10 weeks to go. Like, honey, we are on a countdown. My son is going to enter this earth, this evil world soon. My son will be here. He is doing a lot of moving, a lot of kicking, a lot of flipping, a lot of rolling around in there. I can tell that he's getting bigger because the movements he's starting to do are getting a little slower as the time goes by. So I know my baby is getting chunky in there. We actually did our 4D ultrasound, but honey, it was a complete fail. My baby had his back to the world. He did not care. He was not interested in doing it, and he had his face pushed into my uterus. He was just not with it. Like, I had just ate some fries and a raspberry fruit punch. I thought that would help. The lady didn't even know that she was supposed to do me, so we were there for like an extra whole hour, almost hour and 20 minutes, and by that time my baby was already, I think, trying to go to sleep. So he positioned himself very comfortably by the time we got in there, and then it just looked like he was not like trying to turn around. We tried to do things to make him turn around so we could see his face for the 4D ultrasound, and it didn't really work. I'll insert a little clip right here.
Oh, sorry. So that size, he's gonna gain a whole extra next week. He's gonna be a little chunkier.
He looks chunky now.
Yeah.
That was all we got. To me, he looks so cute already. I see his little cheeks. He has like little chunky little cheek. I want to pinch it so bad. I want to kiss it. I can't wait to see it and rub it and play with his little ear and smell his feet and stuff like that. He's so cute to me already. I'm so excited. Like, he makes me feel so bubbly just knowing he's gonna be coming. This is really exciting. I don't know what it's like to have a boy. We have to actually go back this Thursday. I'm gonna be going back over there and we're gonna give it another try. And she said that if it doesn't work, then basically that's pretty much it, because we can't go past this week. He'll be too big. That's kind of why I kind of wanted to do it a little bit before, because I didn't know what would happen. I already heard of stories of people trying to do it and then they would have to go back. I've heard plenty of stories like that, and then it's just a fail because the baby is either too big or the baby literally is just always like this with their face covered, and you know, they don't have any room, so they just always sit with their hands on their face. I kind of wanted to go around like 29 weeks just to see how he would look, but my husband wanted to really see him with more fat in his body, so we did 30 weeks, and then now we're going to be doing the 31 weeks, and hopefully, fingers crossed, he cooperates. My baby will cooperate. You will cooperate, baby. Junior, you will cooperate, right? He said yes, he will cooperate, so he's going to be cooperating. After that, we go back 2 more weeks. We'll be going back, and we'll be doing a regular 2D ultrasound, doing his weight and his length and all of that good stuff like that. I actually have been having trouble sleeping at night. I always wake up at certain times, then I'll stay up for like an hour trying to get comfortable, tossing and turning. This big old belly is just everywhere. It's all in my way. Always have trouble like getting up to go pee. I'm like peeing throughout the night like 5 times. Like, it's horrible. Like, I'm so done. And we aren't even towards the end. The end is when I'm usually a crybaby. We're not even there yet, and I'm already like, I'm like finished. But I'm not gonna lie, this pregnancy was much easier than me being pregnant with the girls, because I don't know what it is about the girl when you're pregnant with a girl. Like, that's so different, because with them I really was exhausted. Like, Junior didn't put me through as much as those girls put me through. Like, with them, it was just always something while I was pregnant with those girls. But this one has honestly been a lot easier to carry than the others. So I do get this weird pain, like numbness in my arm. I had asked the doctor about that. It's like a tingling sensation. I was telling her about that, and she told me that's normal, and I basically had to do these like arm exercises with putting my arm up, and I don't know, some something she was saying. I don't know. I didn't like that, because I really was getting nervous when I was thinking about the way it felt, and I'm like, man, I'm too young to be having a heart attack. I hope I'm not having a heart attack. But she said that's normal with pregnancy, so that really relaxed my nerves a lot. So any other pregnant mamas out there dealing with anything like that, comment that down below, because I would like to know. Nevaeh, what did I say? I would just like to know if I'm like not the only one dealing with that. If anybody else that's pregnant like me and around the same amount of weeks as me is dealing with that. If you could let me know in the comments so I don't feel too alone. Also, my breasts have been really sore. I don't really massage them, but they just been sore a lot of times, and I don't really wear bras too often, like not too much, because I really can't wear them. They're so uncomfortable, because I am going to be breastfeeding for probably I think I'm gonna do about 3-4 months, maybe 5 months of breastfeeding him, just so he's not so used to me. I don't want to go too long because I want his dad to be able to feed him without any problems, just in case I have to go somewhere or anything like that. I don't want him to be so dependent on my breasts all the time, because Nevaeh was like that, and she would want to breastfeed all day, all day, all day, all day. And I don't really want to do that because I do have a wig business and I have to make wigs all the time. I don't want that to really interfere with my work, and then that's basically like me having a job. I have a job, so I don't want it to be a problem if he smells me right there and his dad has a bottle. He'd rather, you know, want me because he's so attached to me. So we did have that issue with Nevaeh before. Like, he's made a bottle for her, but I was in the house and she literally would not take the bottle because it's like she knew I was around and she would rather breastfeed on me. So I really don't want to have that issue, you know. So probably only going to do a couple of months of breastfeeding him just so we can get that bond and give him a good amount of breast milk, and then I'll probably be done. I'm not sure yet. That's just me talking now. I don't know how I'm gonna feel later. So I also get tired a lot more now. I guess it's because I'm getting bigger. I run a lot of errands too, so a lot of times I find myself more so wanting to take naps, and I'm usually not a napper. I do not like taking naps. I don't know why. I just feel like, I don't know, I'm just always up. I'm always trying to figure out the next thing I need to do. So I don't really nap like that. But lately, I'll catch myself in the middle of the day when me and the baby is here, and I just woke up and I'm like, wait, did I fall asleep? I didn't even know I fell asleep. Cravings, haven't really been having too many different cravings, except, you know, now I'm trying to change my diet. It's gonna be a little tougher. I'm pretty much eating everything. I don't really eat too much fried because I'm kind of more so on the pescatarian side, but I kind of do dig into meat, like other types of meat sometimes, but I kind of don't want to. Like chicken, I'll take a bite of it, but it's like really hard for me to just eat a bunch of chicken like I used to. So sometimes it's kind of hard for me to find meals that I want to eat, but I'm not starving myself or anything like that. But sometimes I do wait too long, and then I do get a little nauseous, and then I have to eat a really small meal, then, you know, progress it. I think I've been feeling super emotional about every little thing, I guess because it's getting closer and closer to the due date. So my emotions are like boom, 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 like everywhere. So I'm trying to grasp a hold of that and just learn how to meditate with myself a little bit more. I sit in the tub more often now because in the showers, my back starts to hurt a lot standing up in the shower. So I feel more comfortable in the tub, and I also just feel more comfortable in there because it's like relaxing my body. I can feel everything. I can feel the baby move, and I just get a really, really good vibe in there, and that just helps me meditate in the tub. So emotions are high. I think that's pretty much it for this update. I can't really think of anything else because this pregnancy has honestly been smooth to me. After we do our 33-week appointment, I think we're going to be going every week. It'll be weekly appointments until the baby comes. Because once we're 33 weeks, we basically almost, like, we not even halfway there. We about a quarter there. Like, we almost ready to have the baby. And I ain't gonna lie, I'm getting real nervous. Like, when it comes to giving birth, I get nervous. I get really nervous. Yeah, so that's pretty much it for this update. I don't really know what else to update on. I'm gonna go ahead and do my belly shot, and that will be the end of the 30 weeks pregnant. My belly is pretty much already out. I already had this outfit on. You can already see my belly is already out because I had this on all day. So don't have to show you through the clothes. I'll just show you the side. Other side. 30 weeks. 30 weeks. So that's my belly for today. So thank you all for watching, and I will see you all in the next pregnancy update. After this, I will be doing the weekly pregnancy vlogs. This is around the time when I start the weekly pregnancy updates. So we are going to be uploading more. I'm gonna catch you in the next one. Don't forget to like this video, comment, and subscribe. All you pregnant mamas, let's communicate. Comment down below how many weeks you are. Comment when is your due date. How have you been feeling? I want to connect with all the pregnant girls, so we all are just getting that pregnant vibe, you know, because this is my last time being pregnant. So if y'all want to communicate with me on a pregnancy level, let's do this now, because I'm not doing this no more. I love you all, and thank you all for watching.